Welcome to a channel of mine that I call Human Reaction, which delves into our response to life. I work in a somatic field. How one goes about figuring out how you respond is to put up a type of a mirror, and a mirror implies that one sees. You can stand in front of a mirror and then you'll see yourself. But you can also sit or stand or lie on your back and be quiet, and you will no doubt in good time see yourself. So the seeing is not like seeing with your eyes, it's experiencing. So I talk a lot about information, and I talk about energy and noise in the body. When you stop the information or energy in your body, you can see, you can experience. The concept of stopping is quite enormous in the work that I do, and I do also believe that it is an enormous skill and practice that you should consider adding to your life. There is no way to really see or experience yourself unless you stop. That's why people go to meditation classes or yoga, even sometimes for a walk. You would think that stopping isn't exactly walking, but people use walking to kind of experience themselves and find out what they're thinking and rearrange their thoughts and organize their week and so forth. But to just physically stop in one position. Now, I did a little video on lying down. I called it constructive rest. And it is a good little example of how to just put a timer on for 10 minutes and do nothing and become aware of your body. So people can structure the content in their heads, and I am trying to talk about structuring the content inside your body, which, lo and behold, unbeknownst to us, is a mirror image of your head, or not what's going on in your head, but it's how your head functions. Rearranging and ordering and quietening down, and also vivifying for those who have no energy, vivifying it has an effect in your brain. Why do we want to stop and know ourselves better? Why do we want to stop and see or experience the information that is ourselves? Why should this be a very high priority in your life? Because that is who you are. And who you are should be clarified. She or he or whoever they are will be the person in the next moment. So if you have any care or concern for your next moment, then you best find out where you are in this moment. And the way to do that is to stop. When you stop, when you sit still, you will experience yourself. And you will experience the noise in your body, and you will experience the noise in your head, if you have noise in your head. And this is your back, your spine, which goes up to here, goes all the way from even underneath your sitting bones. And it's supposed to be what you want to do. If you think of that as your spine, you want to expand it out widthwise. So like this around my body, but not just here, also here, and also there, and also there, and also there, and also right at the bottom there, here. And then you want to expand it this wise. And what people tend to do is they stretch their muscles up. So they hold themselves up and they're stretching their muscles. Now we don't want to sit up by stretching our muscles. You want to be upright because your spine, a whole bunch of vertebra, is given space to have an energetic integration to keep you upright. So it's not hard work eventually, because if you just get out the way of the spine, this ways and this ways, it is designed by nature to sustain you. And becoming quiet is a door into getting to know what you do throughout your whole spine. The goal is to let the spine have its space so that it can be alive like a tree, living upwards. And your head, which sits on the top of the spine, your skull is a funny thing because it's quite heavy, and usually when you fall asleep, it falls forward. Yeah, and people think, pushing out my chest and I'm pulling back my head, and it's a nice pose. What do you say? But it's not very comfortable when you're trying to just get through the day. You know what I mean? You don't want to pull up your chest. You don't want to pull your hand back. You want to let your head sit and balance on top of the spine. And the spine is you. Your spine is you. So the more freedom you give to your spine, the more you can hear yourself on the inside and be yourself and look after yourself. This is part one. Part two is about why you should definitely go on a committed adventure to sustain a free spine and a head, neck, and back relationship. Because the truth sets us free. You know what I mean? Just wait for part two.